You are sitting alone, swiping through endless feeds, whispering 4 simple words to yourself: "I'll do it tomorrow." That single sentence is actively destroying your future. Promising to study, exercise, or start a project later provides an immediate sense of relief. It gives you the satisfaction of having a plan without requiring a single drop of sweat today. This happens because of a concept called temporal discounting. It is a hardwired biological glitch that causes our brains to misjudge the value of time, making delayed work feel like the logical choice. This chart compares how the brain weighs your options. The perceived value of an immediate distraction, like opening an app, spikes artificially high. At the same time, the value of a difficult delayed reward shrinks. Your internal math is skewed toward whatever is easiest right now. When the chart shifts to a timeline, the illusion becomes clearer. As a heavy block of effort is pushed into the future, the brain perceives it as physically smaller. You honestly believe that running 5 miles or writing 10 pages will somehow be easier to endure 24 hours from now. Relying on tomorrow completely separates your intention from your execution. It creates a psychological escape hatch that guarantees failure by ensuring the work remains a concept rather than an action. The danger begins the second a task crosses the mental threshold from today to tomorrow. Your execution power is strictly localized to the current 24-hour cycle. You cannot take action in the future. Your capacity to move and build exists exclusively in the present tense. The moment you defer a commitment beyond the current day, the likelihood of you ever starting it collapses. This graph tracks task completion probability. Notice the steep cliff at the 24-hour mark. The likelihood you'll follow through plummets once the day ends. As the timeline continues, probability never recovers. Once a task hits tomorrow, odds stays near 0 indefinitely. These deferred tasks don't just sit there, they pile up. This backlog creates a heavy cognitive load that weighs down your total mental bandwidth and makes it even harder to take action on any new opportunities. Deferring a task doesn't pause your progress. It slashes the odds that your intention will ever become a physical reality. Beyond the pile of unfinished work, procrastination slowly alters who you are. Everyone has a future trajectory, a series of high-level opportunities, skills, and relationships that are unlocked only through the compounding effect of daily, disciplined actions. Every time you refuse to take action today, you sever a specific future opportunity before it has the chance to form. This flowchart maps a typical life trajectory. The grayed out branches represent paths that are now closed. Every delayed action snips one of these branches at the root, leading to massive, irreversible changes in your life path over time. Eventually, you arrive in the future only to realize the better versions of your life were quietly discarded years ago, one afternoon at a time. Procrastination costs more than time. It discards the person you were capable of becoming. Visualizing those lost futures often triggers a rush of panic, which can lock you into an even deeper state of paralysis. The instinct is to promise a massive overhaul, swearing to wake up tomorrow at 5 a.m. to fix everything. These grand promises fail because they require too much energy to start. To break this cycle, you must identify the smallest, most effortless physical step required to start the task you've been avoiding. If you need to study, the action is simply opening the book. This requires near 0 energy, allowing you to bypass your brain's internal resistance and get moving. Isolate one specific task you have been delaying. Grab a pen and write down only the first physical step needed to begin. Taking one microscopic action today bridges the gap between a thought and a result. Do it today. Do it now.